classic bike types ay hindi naman talaga originally kasama sa category ng mga bikes. Noong unang panahon, wala namang classic bike category. There are only motorcycles. At nung nag-umpisang dumami ang naging mahilig sa open road, dumami rin ang categories. So yung pinakaunang version ng riding style at forma ng motor was relegated to be the classic nowadays. Gaya ng panahon, may dumarating at may nagbabago. Sa Pilipinas, nauso at naglipa ng classic bikes dahil may ilang magagaling at matatalinong mga mekaniko at motorcycle enthusiast na ayaw masayang ang lakas ng makina ng simpleng pampasadang motor na pwede naman palang makonvert sa mapormang everyday ride, aka classic bike. Aminin natin, ang mga mapapormang classic bikes ay madalas mong makikita na nakapost sa mga FB groups kasi nag-DIY lang ang karamihan ng mga ito. Normally, nung unang-una pa nga 110 to 150cc ang makikita mong classic bikes. DIY ika nga, lagyan mo ng sticker na may bigote yung headlight ng common na pampasadang motorsiklo na bilog ang ilaw, palitan mo ng dilaw yung bulbs at kung may budget ka, bumili ka ng bar and side mirror at syempre, don't forget the ever important classic bike seat. Kung pa pwede, brown na may tahi, okay na yun. At syempre pa, to ride a classic bike is to ride it with complete looks. Sa totoo lang, a classic bike is only complete with the spirit of classic bike depende kung paano mo ito irarampa. Chill ride, ika nga. Takbong pogi. Wala kang pakialam pag dinaanan ka ng mga super big engine motorcycles because you are a class of your own. Ganyan gumalaw ang mga Pinoy when it comes to classic bikes until companies like Bristol Motorcycle comes along. If you have the asking price, aalis ka na lang, straight from the kasa, buo na ang classic bike look na hinahanap mo. Real talk, may mga namamahalan pa nga sa price ng motor na ito pero ang totoo, madalas lagpas pa nga ang gastos ng mga nag-customize. I mean, if individuality ang hanap mo, by all means, kumuha ka ng lumang CB400 or Virago and you have your own classic bike in no time. In no time, I mean, maybe a year to complete a really complete bike and several thousands of pesos. Yun ay kung marunong ka makontento. Alam mo naman, ang mga nag-uumpisa ng project bikes, kalimitan, work in progress forever. Pero kapag gusto mo lang naman yung classic bike at ayaw mo nang dumaan sa mahabang proseso, ikaw yung tipo ng tao na gusto mo lang mag-ride, period. Gusto lang cool tignan, period. Gusto lang ma-enjoy ang open air while cruising through the traffic of Metro Manila, then this could be the bike for you.
So welcome to the Common-Tao review of Classic 400 ng Bristol. This is what they call the return of the classic. At dual disc brakes sa harapan, single disc brakes sa likuran with ABS, lahat yan. Itong motorsiklo na to ay hot topic sa mga classic bike groups, no? Noong una, feeling ko nga Bristol is just trying to deliver a classic motorcycle sa market kasi alam nilang may bibili. And true enough, marami talagang bibili nito. Marami talagang bibili ng motorsiklo na classic na hindi nila kailangan magpa-customize pa. Paglabas mo ng kasa, ayan na siya. If you're going to ride a classic bike kasi you're looking for the classic look, yung totoong itsura ng motorsiklo na lumang-luma, that's why it's called classic. This is one of the first, if not the first, look of the first ever motorcycles. Then, wala ka nang kailangan baguhin. As is, yan na siya. Pininturahan nila ng black yung engine. So, mayroong variant na yung engine ay black yung pintura. Yung fuel cap, maayos. I don't think it's even classic, but it's actually very retro. Yung combination ng bilog na headlight, display panel, side mirror actually goes hand in hand with the entire look of the motorcycle. Meron itong dual disc brakes sa harapan with ABS, single disc brakes sa likuran. Yung dual disc brakes sa harapan, I think it's an overkill. In my own opinion, hindi mo kailangan ng dual disc brakes sa harapan for a 400cc motorcycle if it's just your daily rider. But who are we to complain? At least naandyan na. Overall, with the promise that it has on papers at this experience ko riding this motorcycle for almost 2 weeks now, kung meron man akong ilalagay sa wishlist ko, yun ay sana, total na sa big engine category ka na. In the Philippines, makakapasok ka na ng S-Lex, NLEX, Skyway. Sana nilagyan nila ng isa pang speed, no? Could have been a lot better if ito ay 6-speed. So the engine can rest at a higher speed when you're cruising at 110, 130. Kaya lang, I don't take it against the motorcycle na at 110, nanghihingi pa siya ng isang gear. Unang-una, the speed limit in our country is 100 kilometers per hour at the most. No? Sa NLEX, SLEX. So I guess if you're just following and abiding dun sa batas na meron yan, 5 speed is okay. But then again, there's no harm if you have one more. Number 2, it's a classic 400. The sticker says so. Single overhead cam. Shoutout sa mga taong naghahanap ng 650cc na performance sa motorsiklong 400cc. I don't think it's fair. Bumili ka ng 400cc na motorcycle. It will give you a performance of 400cc. Hindi fair na hinahanapan mo siya ng performance of a 650cc. Personally, I drive a 650cc Japanese motorcycle and it's running like a 650cc. Now, this is 400cc. It's supposed to run and drive like a 400cc.
Welcome to another vlog. So ngayong araw na to ay sasakyan natin ng solo riding lang ang Bristol Classic 400. Try natin siyang gamitin ng maliwanag, solo, para makita ko naman kung ano yung full potential ng motor. Sino-sino ba yung dapat bumili ng motorsiklong Classic 400 ng Bristol? Honest first opinion sa motorsiklo na to, well, walang pagkakaiba to nung panahong hinihiram ko ang motorsiklo ng tito ko na pampasada. Yung tindig, yung upo, yung posisyon ng kamay, yung forma, parehong-pareho. As a matter of fact, kung titignan mo, minus all the upgrades to make it look like a classic motorcycle, parang eto na nga yun eh. Once upon a time, hindi naman ang classic ang tawag sa motorsiklo na to. This is just a plain motorcycle. Hanggang magkaroon ng maraming variant ng motorcycle, and we have to distinguish na yung pinakaunang forma ng motorsiklo ay classic ang tawag. Kasi ito nga naman yung pinakaunang style ng motorsiklo. Komportable, gamitin, kahit sa modalhin, magaan, slim body, tamang sukat ng gulong, at meron tayong dalawang disc with ABS sa harapan. Kung ako tatanungin mo, yung dalawang disc sa harapan for a brake ng ganito gaan ng motorsiklo at 400cc for a classic bike is an overkill. Masyado atang overkill yan para sa kategory ng lower displacement, sa kategory ng big bike. Medyo backward footing tayo. I would have preferred na medyo yung footings nito, yung foot pegs nito ay kapantay o katapat ng tuhod ko, so I will have that squared position ng pagmumotor. For a man like me na ang height ay 5'7", I would prefer na may adjustment yung distance ng foot peg sa body positioning ko. If I got to own a Bristol Classic 400, siguro ipapamodify ko or bibili ko ng conversion kit para maging square yung puko sa kanya. Takbong pogi lang kung pogi ka. Kung hindi, hayaan mo na yung motor na pogi sa'yo. Well, when it comes to shifting gears, medyo matigas yung clutch ng Bristol 400. Well, don't complain na matigas yan if you're really a purist ng classic motorcycle, because it's supposed to be that way. Kaya lang, alam naman natin na pwede lumambot yan. Maraming mga gadgets ang pwede mo idugtong dyan para lumambot yan, but may mga gadgets, lalo yung mga available na sa market ngayon, pag kinabit mo, it changes and it destroys the aesthetics ng motorsiklo. Normally, nandito yun eh. Nandito yun. So, matatakpan mo yung display panel. To be honest with you, this display panel, it looks really good at night. Masarap tignan, masarap sa mata. Ang complaint ko nga lang, medyo maliliit yung kanyang mga dials, yung mga digits niya, yung mga ilaw niya. Hindi gaanong visible. But, if you're going to ride this motorcycle every day, you're gonna get used to it. If you own one, hindi mo na kailangan basahin. Alam mo kung nasaan siya just by looking at it first glance. So, kung tatanungin mo ako kung masarap pa siyang ipang araw-araw sa traffic, yes, masarap. Right now, we are heading to NLEX. Malalaman natin kung masarap pa rin ba siya ihataw sa NLEX as an everyday ride kung araw-araw ang dadaan ng NLEX. We'll see. 95.
Fit naman siya sa gasolina mo.
Ha?
Fit naman siya sa gasolina.
Ngayon ko pala malalaman, pero nakapunta na ng NLEX, SLEX, naiikot ka na Maynila, ngayon pala magkakarga. Ang binigay sa akin 3/4. Sobrang tipid sa gas. So malalaman ko ngayon. So kuya, kumabay ka naman sa vlog ko. Oo. Okay, so almost 9 liters tayo. 485 pesos. Nasa NLEX na tayo ngayon. And malalaman ko ngayon kung ano nga ba yung pakiramdam na ihataw natin within a speed limit yung Bristol Classic 400. Tara, samahan nyo ako sa ride na ito. Malakas ang hangin ngayon, medyo ramdam, pero hindi yung hangin na pwede kang matangay o mag-wiggle ang motorsiklo dahil magaan ito. Well, ang nga lagi sabi, so far so good. Ang speed limit sa SLEX at sa NLEX ay 100 kilometers per hour. The last time na dinrive ko ito, I was contented doing 80 kilometers per hour. Today, I will try to do 100 kung kakayanin. 90 kilometers per hour, 100 kilometers per hour, and we're doing okay. It would have been better, like I always said, kung 6 speed siya. I have to admit, nung unang-unang beses kong marinig ang Classic 400 ng Bristol, medyo alanganin ako na komportable siyang ihataw ng 100. Pero now that I'm doing it on NLEX, kung hindi ka na mangangamote, kung magra-ride ka lang naman in accordance sa speed limit na meron ang NLEX, which is 100 max, I guess the vibration is very tolerable. It's what you expect from a classic motorcycle. But let's face it, ang classic motorcycle naman talaga ay hindi naman ginawa for speed. Kaya nakakatawa when people will say, at 130 or 140 medyo nanginginig yung makina. Maybe that's because you are riding a motorcycle na ginawa to drive like a 400cc and you expect a 650cc from its performance. I don't think it's fair. Tandaan mo, Classic 400 yung binili mo. Huwag mong hanapan ng specs na pang 650 or more. I don't think it gives justice to the manufacturer. If you're going to ride a Bristol motorcycle 400cc, if you're going to buy a Bristol 400, yung BR man yan or yung Classic, make sure that you do what most people do kapag bumibili ng motorsiklo na to. You try to belong to a group. So pag nag-ride kayo, 400 kayo lahat, hindi ka maiiwan. You'll be part of the pack. You're going to buy the Classic 400 or the BR 400 dahil you're a classic look lover. That's number one. Number two is that tanggap mo na 400cc binibili mo. Hindi mo siya paghahanapan ng performance ng 650. For the promise that it gives and for the looks of the bike, classic. Sulit ba yung pera dito? For the joy that I have right now, being a motorcycle lover, sulit ba yung pera ibibili mo dito? I guess yes. Sulit. Toshi! Toshi!